I want to take the time to say thank you to my patrons. Your help has actually not only done so much for my channel, but has actually helped me personally to make it through this tough year. And I want to thank all of my subscribers, and well, thank you, and let's get to the show. If you're in the South, then like Kat, you're not really in the South as relationship to the Central Civil War. So don't worry, not talking about your part of the South. I'm actually talking about the states that were established as part of the Confederacy. So I think Oklahoma was still a territory. I think you said you're in Oklahoma. It was still a territory at that particular time. So it's not. It wasn't really part of the whole succeeding from the U.S. and being a bunch of fucking traitors, like, you know, the Confederacy did. You know, the traitors that killed American troops, like the Confederates did. You know, the Confederates who drew weapons on the United States. You know, the Confederates. You know, the Confederates whose vice president says, yes, this is about states' rights to own slaves. Yeah, the Confederates, like, you know, states' rights, right? States' rights to own slaves. But, you know, the Confederates. And in a lot of places in the Confederacy, they have military, the former Confederacy, they have military bases named after losers, the Confederates. They have parks, they have buildings. Hell, they even have towns named after losers and rebels and insurrectionists of the Confederacy. That's what they are. And as tonight's subject, we bring oh no, fuck. Like, yeah, they have the flag of a rebel state, a insurrectionist. Oh, they were terrorists. Fuck. And so, this is a high school in Jacksonville, Florida, speaking about changing the name of Robert E. Lee High. And let's hear some of the people actually discussing this. This is not a long video, and we're going to go through it.
So you went to Lee High School?
I did. Graduated in '64.
Right.
My mother went here. I went here. I met my husband here. I had 3 boys, and they all graduated from Lee. People have their heritage. Why can't we have our heritage?
Wait. Did you hear what she said? People have their heritage. Why can't we have ours? Because your heritage was of people who fought against America. That's what it was. Your heritage was the people. Like, listen to this shit again. Sorry. Listen to this shit again.
Graduated from Lee. People have their heritage. Why can't we have our heritage?
Chick, your heritage is like sister of the Crypt Keeper. Like, I'm just saying, like, I hate to talk about people. Like, god damn, what was your heritage? What was Robert E. Lee good known for? Huh? What was Robert E. Lee known for? I'm just saying. What was he? Was he a great scientist? Was he a great teacher? Oh, he was an insurrectionist. I wonder if these motherfuckers had, like, if they saw Osama bin Laden's high school, would they fucking still feel the same way? But let's continue.
I am definitely for changing the name of Lee High School, and for some rather obvious reasons. Robert E. Lee, this Confederate general, had some pretty backward views about slavery and white supremacy. This Confederacy sought to perpetuate slavery, white supremacy, white privilege, racism, and racial inequality.
Damn! Fuck! Like, okay. So, here's the thing. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. When you see a lot of people speaking that way, where it almost seems rehearsed, it is, because there are a lot of people, let's just say black people and Hispanic people, that have to be advocates, that have to learn how to speak that way in a way where they have to be taken seriously, versus how somebody who may not look like him just automatically gets taken seriously. You women in the chat know exactly what I'm talking about, where it's just like you have to work harder to be believed more than just how a man is, like just automatically believe. And this shit is stupid. But if you hear some people say there's no racism or there's no sexism because, yay, women get paid sort of equal and there aren't any direct laws of racism in the books. But yeah, no. Let's go. Let's see what this gentleman actually says.
I guess I am a gang member. I'm a gang member from the class of 1966 at Lee High School. And I'm proud to be in that particular gang. It's not a violent gang.
The fuck? What the fuck? Now, wait, what the fuck? Oh, God. He didn't just say that shit, did he? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's part of a gang member. Wow. Shit. How do you even come up with this shit? Wow. Fuck. Okay. Let's go.
We've seen racism rise in this city. I'm a lifelong resident here.
That ye not be judged. So don't judge, so that you won't be judged.
Wait, that's like one of the tenets in your Bible, and you had to fuck it up. Judge, lest not ye be judged. Like I fucking know it. And by the same standard you judge somebody, you will be judged yourself. Like, oh my god. And yes, it was a dog whistle because he's in a gang, and it's not a violent gang. Wait, what the fuck? Like, I just like let that go because he's not in a violent gang. What other gangs are there? If you want to say you're in a fraternity, this is my class, but you said I'm not in a violent gang. Like, what the fuck? How? All right, let's go.
The war took place 160 years ago. This is part of history. It can't be changed. What is being proposed can't be changed. We are the present, not in the past of the future.
Thank you, Ms. Austin. Next. Last week I stood up here and I talked about the heartbeat of Robert E. Lee High School and how that heartbeat is not racist. And I'm qualified to talk about that because I'm an alumni of the school.
Oh, because you graduated the school, you can say that it's not racist, or the history behind the name Robert E. Lee isn't racist? Hold on. The fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Fucking American educational system. Of course, like, we even saw, like, I did the video where PagerDuty tried to whitewash fucking Robert E. Lee too. He was a leader of a rebel army. He was literally an insurrectionist. But let's go.
Last week, the first person that spoke mentioned Jackson's name. So this is not going to stop here. They're going after Andrew Jackson and Jacksonville, the name of the thing. What's after that? George Washington? The American...
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Let's get rid of Andrew Jackson. Let's fucking get rid of him. Fuck Andrew Jackson. Fuck him in particular. Fuck him. That racist piece of shit. Fuck Andrew Jackson. Yes. Yeah, fuck Andrew Jackson. Fuck him. Fuck him. And the fact that Trump actually thought he was one of the greater presidents, fuck Andrew Jackson even more. Fuck, like Andrew Jackson. Who, George Washington? George Washington. That piece of shit who had to legally free his slaves after 6 months of entering the state of New York. And you know what he did? Right before the time was over, he sent them to Mount Vernon and he made them come back. So, your point? Why are you scared? Why are you scared to look into the shit? Why are you scared to fucking examine history? But you know, he had that great education of, you know, the U.S. schools. But let's continue.
Flag, where does it stop? Just because you don't like history doesn't mean it's not history. You can't change it. You have to learn from it. Thank you, Mr. Lawrence.
And you learn from it by not having a high school named after a fucking insurrectionist. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, let's go.
What would you think if Martin Luther King Parkway was renamed Ho Chi Minh Trail because Vietnamese Americans were offended by things Dr. King may have done in his younger years? Why would you think James Weldon Johnson Park was renamed Tinman?
Hey, you know what King didn't do? You know what King didn't do? He didn't lead a fucking insurrectionist against the American government. And you know what happened? Fuckers like you fought against cities being streets and cities being named after him. Fuckers like this. We don't need King. Like it was amazing. You know, in some states, in Arizona, they didn't even recognize Martin Luther King days until the fucking 90s. Wow. What's up, Vegeta? But let's continue.
Squares for Chinese Americans felt security would be better if they were in control of that. Of course,
well, you know what? And one of the things that I did want to actually mention that he did say was fucking awesome, that I'm sure it was unintentional, equating Martin Luther King to Mao Zedong. Now, Mao Zedong was a socialist in name only, but yeah. It's like you recognize this shit is fucked up. That's why you went to the most extreme example. The most extreme example that you can actually think. But yeah, it's whataboutism. Yay! Alright, let's go.
Felt security would be better if they were in control of that. Of course, these are all district factors. But anyway, in conclusion, I am opposed to the name change, and I'm with my other folks here with me to support the name of Robert E. Lee. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gear. McMahon.
Good evening. My name is Wells Todd.
It's funny that a lot of the all the people that we see that actually were who didn't want to see the name change, they have their motherfucking mouth and face uncovered and shit. Like they entitled to be, motherfucker, you will see me. You will see me. And like it's almost as if like, fuck, you're fucking with my sense of entitlement. So fuck you and fuck the fact that you want to change my school's name because reasons. But let's continue.
I'm a member of Veterans for Peace and take them down. This is not about history. And it's not about erasing history. This is not about how much money it's going to cost. It's about your privilege. 100 years of segregation in this country, right here in this town and throughout the South. 100 years of lynchings and murders. And you want to keep the name of somebody who fought to maintain slavery.
Amen, brother. Amen. God damn. Why? Like, this is the most simplest shit that you could actually ask. But it's my heritage. Oh, it's your heritage to support a racist, bigoted ass motherfucker who fought against your country, who you say you love and wave the flag for and shit. But let's continue.
You really need to think about that. You really need to think of it. You need to go home and really sit down and have a conversation with yourself. Because you're not black. You're white. You'll never understand it unless you open your mind to understand who this man was.
Thank you, Mr. Todd.
Good evening. When we know better, we do better. The renaming of our schools is an example of the kind of reckoning, repair, and respect that is required to do better. The resistance to doing better is firmly rooted in racism and a fear of change. It was named for a man who led the most violent division in our history, who owned human beings, and fought hard to uphold the awful industry that allowed him to do so.
My name is Bill Olive, graduate of Robert E. Lee, class of 6.
So it sounds as if she was she was for the name change, because like, oh look what's happened so far, and let's listen to this motherfucker. Let's go.
66. In 1966, Robert E. Lee was a segregated school, but a few years later, it became integrated school. Today, a subgroup of Asians, African Americans, Hispanics, multiracial make up over 70% of the student body here. Many of these groups live outside the Robert E. Lee district. Parents, along with their sons and daughters, chose to come to Robert E. Lee because of having the reputation as an excellent academic and athletic institution. But to change the name of the schools, and the fact that this will surely not help thank the community, myself, along with other alumni and community business owners.
Wait, did he just say the reason why certain people don't have entitled to request a name change is because they live outside the area, but they want to come to the school? So, in other words, you should put up with the bigotry because you want to come to our school. What the fuck?
Will not support the name change of Robert E. Lee. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Olive.
Hi, I'm here just because I want to support the students that want the names changed. So, you know, the name is not the school. The people are the school. The teachers, the coaches, the kids, you know, they're the school. So the community. And I think it's really sad that people are saying, you know, we're just not going to support these kids in this school if we can't have our name. Well,
shit, like, she's speaking so much fucking truth here. It's the fact that the school, if you're so tied up in the fucking name of the school, and that's just showing how much of a pride that you have. We know what Robert E. Lee stood for. But let's go.
Well, you know, the name's the name. It's just a name. But for some people, it's a very hurtful name. And so I feel like older folks, you know, I'm almost 60 years old. And I can't imagine saying to a child, my feelings are more important than yours.
Now is the time to change its name, so that the students of today and tomorrow can choose a name that will make them proud of their future.
I don't know. I understand the karma here and all the great memories. I think we all have great memories, although at our age, they're kind of getting fuzzy. So
let's see what she has to say.
You know, it's time for us to consider the people that are actually going to school here now and making memories now. They might be more important than your feelings. You know, they have to walk through the door every day and ask that general name and that guy. And, you know, it's a different time. It's a different day. You know, now black and white can sit at the lunch counter together. It's crazy, I know.
This school is named after a man who embodied division. Robert E. Lee led a movement to tear the United States apart, a movement that nearly destroyed this country.
About people fussing about being bused at that time. Kids are allowed to go to any school and do what kind they want to. Kids from Ravens and Reebok come to this school. I haven't seen the first student ever stand up for a mic and said, the education I got at Robert E. Lee High School was a terrible education because of who that man was.
All right, so I think I'm done. You get who's for the name change, who's against it. People who's actually had to deal with struggle shit. People who actually affected by the bullshit that name brings along. How do people miss that? How do people who don't care miss that? Like, dude, like, you're fucking hurting people. Is that such a fucking big problem to understand? But no, a lot of these people just like, how do I shit on other people? I don't know. But anyway, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video clip. And yeah. I just like some of this shit is just like how are you like how do you get so fucked up that you would actually think that shit, my vision going. Sorry guys. How do you get so fucked up to think that, oh no, it's bad that we're changing the name of the school, but excuse me, that I can't think straight. The fucking stupidity. How do you get to think that, yeah, it's bad that kids are being hurt by seeing who this motherfucker is, especially if they're learning who Robert E. Lee was and they have to go to his fucking high school, then that's a fucking problem. But, you know, fuck, facts don't care about your feelings, right? Anyway, if you haven't seen it already, if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank everybody who's watched today on this video, and please continue watching more videos.
Hey guys, this is me, Crimson60620, and if you ever want to actually get some great art and help support my channel, help support me, check out my merch page at streamlabs.com/Crimson60620 / Here you can actually find great pieces of art, put on t-shirts, and it'll be updated frequently with a lot of my other art. So thank you for support, and please enjoy the video. Thanks.